So we're just here now, and I guess what better place to bring you than to a construction site, because if you're in the business of building, renovating, this is what you see on a given day. And like I said earlier, this is helping Nick and I get a better understanding of the challenges that renovators, construction businesses and builders go through on a day-to-day basis. So we'll just hop on out and I'll just walk you through my place and walk you through some of these ways and strategies and suggestions to help you get more business. So if you're in the construction game, building game, and you're struggling to get leads, inquiries, this is going to be for you. So let's go. So we settled on this block, and this all happened during COVID, and thereafter COVID. So we had quite a long delay, and also our builder went under, which we talk about this with a great friend of ours, and we're going to be launching that video soon, so you can see what actually happened during COVID and how it affected a lot of builders. So our builder was Porter Davis, and this is the house that we picked, and during that process they obviously went under, and we had to pick a new builder. And we have Simmons on board now, and I guess they're doing an amazing job to get it out as quickly as possible. But this is an underlying problem that a lot of customers have, and if you're looking to sell homes, this is what your customers are thinking about. How and how can I be protected that if you went under, my house is still going to get built? So whenever there's an issue in the marketplace, whenever there's a uncertainty, if you can voice those in your campaign, they'll help you convert more. So let's go in.
So how long is this?
So we'll just check to see if that's locked. No, it's not locked, so we'll walk straight in. So yeah, we're in the laundry now, and obviously, as you can see, there's a lot going on at the moment with just rubbish everywhere. As you know, with building, it's a craft on how clean the site is. It's up to the site manager. But I guess why I think it's important that you consider running campaigns where you educate customers about what you do and how you do it. It helps you differentiate in the marketplace. Anytime you can differentiate by highlighting to audiences what you're skilled at, it's going to help you stand out above the rest. So you almost need to stop thinking about, my services caters everybody, even though I said that a minute ago. A lot of the times our services do, but if you can talk about in your marketing about the specialty that you have or the uniqueness in your product, that's obviously going to help in acquiring more leads and more sales.
So obviously, Seb, generating leads for projects of this size is quite complex. They're not everyday products that people are looking to buy. So what advice would you give for a business who is in the building game or in the renovation game, and their services are, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 plus? What do you think makes a good ad campaign and a winning ad campaign that's going to perform and bring in those leads for these bigger style projects?
Yeah, really good question, Nick. So it's a combination of things. So what you're looking to do is you're looking to get awareness, and you're looking to get people to pay attention to you. So anytime somebody's in the market looking to buy a house, a car, a motorbike, whatever it is, they become acute, or they focus on what it is that they want. So anytime you can show them the end result, meaning the before and after, here's what the house looked like before, and you can give them a time frame of or a time lapse of all of the stages within the process, and then you can show them the result, the end result, and you can have the client vouch that was an amazing experience working with this builder. They stuck with us to the end. We shared ideas and suggestions, and they made it easy for us. The process was, clear, and it met all of our needs. That's gonna draw more of the people that you're looking for, and this is a common problem when it comes to marketing. A lot of the times, people don't know what to get in front of their clients, so you almost need to start thinking, we want to highlight those moments that paint that clear picture that we're going to get the result that we want, just like McDonald's does by providing a happy client, and they videotape the happy clients, and then they walk away feeling happy. That's what they want. They want to bring people into their store, make them feel happy, and then they're off to the next thing.
And how important is it for businesses to showcase their work like what we're doing here today? Getting behind the scenes, showing the, what people would say the ugly side to, the service, but at the end of the day, paint that picture where they're trying to establish a connection with someone online.
Yeah. So, on the way here, I said to you, and I say to everybody, anytime you can show behind the scenes of who the team is, what is the team made up of, what is the everyday look and feel of the team, the business, and the process of working with you, it just creates that sense of ease and comfort in the customer, because they know that things are getting done. They know how you work behind the scenes. They almost start learning about you, and they feel more comfortable to do so. So a lot of the times what makes us feel uneasy and unable to make a decision is because we can't fill those gaps. So anytime you can help fill those gaps, it's going to help immensely. So we see that with celebrities a lot. We see them make a movie, and then before the movie they'll do a talk. We'll see that before UFC fights, where they'll have the press talk, and we'll look behind the scenes. We're not looking to see them fight. We know the fight is coming, but I guess the preparation to it is what we are drawn to. So if we're going to invest or bet on a fight, then the more insight we have behind the scenes, the more it's going to help.
So I guess, Seb, this is a great segue into, how did you get started in the marketing game, and why did you get started in marketing?
Yeah, great question, Nick. So I guess I'm an engineer by trade. Yeah, I know it's getting quite dark in here, so we'll probably shoot off there. But I'm an engineer by trade, Nick. So I started off as a mechanical design engineer back in the day, and we'll try and get in a position where you can actually see us a bit better. So, I'm a mechanical design engineer by trade. I started getting into marketing and sales to help the company that I was working for win more work and win more clients. And on the side, whilst I was doing engineering, I was helping my current employer win more clients using Google AdWords. Google AdWords had just launched at that time. And the client said to me, here's a $100 budget per day, see if you can draw some new inquiries for us. And so I learned everything there was to learn about Google AdWords. I took all the training, I sat with Google AdWords experts, and it sort of clicked for me, and I quickly identify a need in the marketplace to help other businesses. And from there I ventured to helping the sister company that I was working for, and then some other companies that they had connections with, and before you knew it, I was doing that more in my day than I was engineering. And that's when I decided that I need to do something about this. And then there was a lot of steps that came in between that, but for the most part, Nick, what brought me to doing this was pure coincidence in trying to help a business win more work, basically.
And how long have you been in the marketing game now?
I've been doing this for, I'd say now it's probably closer to 14 years, and as I said earlier, we've helped businesses from 44 different industries, anywhere from adult toys, anywhere to machine parts, laser cutting machines, water jet cutting machines. We've done it. We've helped service businesses, psychologists, psychiatrists, dental practices, and so on and so forth. So I guess working with many different verticals has helped us have an edge over our competitors. A lot of the time when you want to set up a campaign correctly, you need to have a good understanding of who the customer is, what problems they have, and how the company you're helping get more clients, how they have an edge in the marketplace. So having that verse variety of experience across different markets, we're able to come in really quickly and say, okay, who are you competing with? What is your edge in the marketplace? We're going to exploit that, and we're going to paint that as a picture in the marketplace, and it's worked really well for us.
And Seb, as we're walking through, I guess this is the backyard. I heard there's talks of swimming pools going in here.
There is indeed talks about us having a swimming pool, so maybe next time we're out here we'll start seeing some of that come together. But as you can see, we're still working on the outside. A lot of the render work is Hebel.
And I guess what some of the projects that Marketing Lab's currently working on at the moment that you're sort of excited about?
I'm excited about a new launch that we've got coming up in the next couple of days. So that launch is for a business that sells laser cutting machines. As you know, Nick, you've been working on this project as well. So this client wants to bring the inventory online, wants to be able to sell all of their stock online, and we're talking anywhere between, you know, a sheet, plastic sheet, acrylic sheet that they use to laser cut a profile to a laser cutting machine that's worth 500,000 plus, and we're really excited about that because there isn't many businesses that are doing this effectively in Australia. So we'll be one of the first few that actually launch a full online store that people can buy materials and they can buy machines and they can add on products to their cart, like attachments and add-ons and supplies and so on and so forth. So we're pretty excited about that.
And I've heard that you're working on something that's going to be as big as Amazon in the marketplace.
Well, maybe not as big as Amazon, but we're working on a project at the moment that's going to be the Amazon for steel. So if you're a builder and you're looking to buy some beams and you're dealing with a local shop that you have been for the last 20 years and you're looking to expand, maybe open your eyes to other possibilities, other sourcing partners, this will be the best place to go because you'll be able to punch in the type of steel that you want into the system, which you'll be able to do in under a minute, and then you'll be able to have 15, 20, 30, 40 or more businesses reply back with a quote. And if you need to do anything custom, you can attach a custom drawing request, and you can get quoted on the fly. So businesses that are dealing with steel manufacturers or steel merchants or steel suppliers, they know how difficult it is to source steel and how difficult it is to get all those modifications that they require all in the one place.
Fantastic. And when do you think that will be up and running? I'm sure there's a few builders on here that are going to want to check that website out.
So that's actually running at the moment. So you can visit www.steellink.com.au and you can get a feel for it. If you're a steel merchant yourself or a steel supplier yourself, you can go in there and you can upload your inventory and you can have other people purchase your inventory. So the system will help you connect with buyers of steel. And if you're a merchant, of course, if you're a buyer of steel, you can also connect with different merchants. So that's the beauty of it, and that's why we call it the Amazon of steel. So we're really excited about that.
Awesome. Now, Seb, this is quite a large house, and I hope it's not all for you, mate. So talk us through family man. let us learn a bit about you and yeah.
So I am a family man. I'm married. I've got 2 kids, Zoe and Noah, both getting into the teenage years. So Noah's 15 and Zoe's just turned 11. So it's all fun and games. As I said to you before, I might look like I'm in my 30s. Well, I like to think I do anyway, but I'm actually 44, so I'm getting a bit older. And yeah, this was this was our dream home that we thought we'll build, and ended up being a bit of a nightmare during the collapse of Porter Davis. But now it's we stuck it out. It seems to be coming together quite nicely, so we're happy about that.
Fantastic. Well, it's going to be great to see this place once it's finished and furnished, and I'm sure we'll do another little tour. But I guess it's probably best that we go back to the office and we talk more about the lead system, give people an insight of how it works, showcase some examples so they really can see how it comes together, and maybe even dive into the back end of a couple of client accounts and peek through and sort of I'll pick your brain and you can sort of give people guidance on how the system comes together, what platforms we use to generate leads, how our advertising is different to others, and I guess give people a really good insight to how the system performs.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.